Hi children, this is B.V.Bharathi Bai. In this video, I am going to explain you about simple past and present perfect. Here I will show you the structures of these sentences, when to use them, the differences between them, and the expressions used in making sentences in a detailed form. I hope this would help you to improve your communication skills when it get clear picture about these tenses. Let us start the session with a beautiful story, The Monkey and the Crocodile.
There lived a crocodile in a lake surrounded by green grasses, sweetest Jamun trees. The monkey and the crocodile became friends with each other.
The crocodile would visit the monkey each day. The monkey used to offer him with sweet jamun fruits from the tree.
One day, the crocodile took the jamun fruits to his wife and told monkey has given it for you.
The greedy wife crocodile said to her husband, "Imagine how sweet the monkey's heart would taste as he eats these jamuns every day." So the wife crocodile asked her husband to bring the monkey to their home.
Next day, the crocodile went to the monkey and said, "My wife has invited you for lunch." The monkey happily accepted the invitation. As he couldn't swim, the crocodile offered him a ride on his back. After reaching few distance, the crocodile tried to push down the monkey into the lake to kill him.
The monkey was shocked and asked his friend crocodile about the happening.
The crocodile explained that his wife wanted to eat his heart.
The monkey quickly got a clever idea to escape. He told the crocodile, "Oh, my friend, I have left my heart on the tree. Let us go back and bring it."
The foolish crocodile believed the monkey and brought him back to the tree.
At once, the clever monkey climbed onto the tree and escaped. Let us see here the simple past and present perfect that mentioned in the story Crocodile and Monkey. Simple past. The examples taken from the story here. There lived a crocodile. The monkey and the crocodile became friends. The crocodile took the jamun fruits to his wife. The crocodile went to the monkey. Lived, became, took, and went. These are the in V2 forms. That is simple past tense. Whereas in present perfect, the examples taken from the story are: monkey has given it for you. My wife has invited you for lunch. I have left my heart on the tree. Let us see how the structure formed here. Monkey has given it for you. Here has plus past participle. That is given. Children, let us see the structure of simple past tense. Here the example: I solved the sum. I is subject. Solved is simple past, that is V2 form. The sum is the object. Structure: subject plus simple past, that is V2 plus object. He played football. This is an example taken here. He is the subject. Played is in simple past, that is V2 form. Football is the object. He played football. Now let us see when to use simple past. The first one is to describe past events or completed actions in the past. For examples, Radha and Geeta went to the cinema yesterday evening. I passed my English exam last year. My father arrived late to my birthday party. Here the verbs are went, passed, arrived. They are in simple past tense, that is V2 form. The second one is to describe series of completed actions. For example, this morning I had a bath, watched TV, read a newspaper and cooked breakfast. Last year I went to London, bought a camera and took some photographs. Here the series of completed actions were mentioned here. The first one had, watched, read, cooked. There are no helping verbs here. Only the verbs are in V2 forms. The second case, went, bought, took. These are all in V2 forms. Let us see the third example. Something that was true for some time in the past. For example, I lived in the Paris for 5 years. That means he is not living in Paris now. Raz and Ravi played tennis for 2 hours. I worked in a supermarket before becoming a teacher. Now he is no more working in supermarket. He became teacher. Time expressions. Last week, last month, last year, last night. 10 minutes ago, 4 days ago, 4 months ago, 2 years ago. And some more expressions we can use in simple past are for 3 minutes, for 2 hours, for 5 days, all day, all night. By seeing all these expressions, we can conclude that the sentences are in simple past. The simple past form can also be used to refer to the present term. This is a special use of the simple past form with verbs like want, wonder, hope, think, to make an utterance more polite or tactful. For example, I wanted to discuss my proposal with you, madam. I wondered if I could discuss my proposal with you, sir. I thought of discussing my proposal with you, sir. I hope to discuss my proposal with you, sir. Other uses of the simple past form. There are some special cases like after the conditional if to indicate tentativeness, that means hypothetical, unimaginary. Children, let us see other uses of the simple past form. The first one is after the conditional if to indicate tentativeness, that is hypothetical, nothing but imaginary form. If I were the Prime Minister, I would provide free education at all levels. That means this is a simple imaginary form. In that case, we can use simple past form. The next one is after it's time, wish. It's 10 o'clock. It's time you went to bed. Third one, in reported speech when the reporting verb is in the past tense. I asked you what the time was. Children, let us know about present perfect tense. Now you can see a picture where he has completed the running. Then, how to make the sentence in present perfect tense? He has completed the running. Let us go to the structure of present perfect tense. Subject comes first, then has or have plus past participle. Let us see the example for this present perfect tense. She has written an essay. The subject is she, it follows has, and then past participle here written. Written an essay. So, she has written an essay. Children, now it's time to know when to use present perfect. The first one is to describe life experiences. Imagine that you and your friends are at school and you have just come back to school from the summer vacation. You are all excited to tell your friends about the beautiful places you went and the wonderful times you had with your family. Let us move to the examples. I have traveled around the world. He has scored good marks in final exams. Here, have traveled. And in another example, has scored. This shows us it is in present perfect tense. We can also use the present perfect to describe events which occurred gradually and over in the past, especially when these had a lasting influence on the present. Let us go to the examples. House prices have increased. The restaurant has become very popular. And the next one is to describe accomplishments. First of all, we should know what are meant by accomplishments. Accomplishments, especially big ones, usually have a lasting influence on the present. We use the present perfect to describe and relate these accomplishments and milestones. Let us see the examples. The mobile phone has made it possible to learn online. Scientists have discovered medicines for many diseases. Man has been to the moon. The fourth one is to describe the action that happened in the past but continued in the present. It means actions or events that are still occurring but which began in the past also require the use of the present perfect. Let us go to the examples. They have been married for 3 years. Sam has worked here for 7 years. She has read many books. Means she's fond of books. She has already read many books and a lot of time is there. She still reads the books. So we can use here present perfect. Past simple or present perfect tense? Which one you should use? Oh, a little bit of confusion. So let us see the differences between simple past and present perfect. To answer this question, you need to think about time. There is finished time and unfinished time. Think about the last week. That's a good example of finished time. Last week is finished, it's over. Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, these are all examples of finished time. Time that is complete. What about this week? Is this week finished? No, not it. This is an example of unfinished time. There is still more of this week to come. It's not finished yet. When you are talking about a time period that has finished, use the simple past. When you are talking about a time period that is unfinished, like today, this week, this month, this year, use the present perfect. Let us move to the example like last month, I visited my brother 3 times. When you go to the present perfect, this month I have visited my brother twice. Still more time is there. I can visit 2 or 3 times. Another example. She borrowed my car yesterday. That means she borrowed my car. Yesterday means already the time is finished. When it goes to present perfect, she has borrowed my car today. That means this week. Otherwise, this week. Yes, this is unfinished time. The simple past and the present perfect. Look at the following sentence from the lesson. The deer departed. They have stolen your clock and bureau. Now, compare this sentence with the following sentence. They sneaked into your room like thieves in the night and stole them after you were dead. Both the sentences express a past action. The first sentence is in the present perfect tense and the second sentence is in the simple past tense. In the first sentence, the time or the place of action is not mentioned or specified. But in the second sentence, the time or the place of action is mentioned. We should use the present perfect tense when the time of action is not important or not specified and it shows the effect of the past action on the present. We should use the simple past tense when details about the time or place that an action occurred are given or specified. The following examples make the difference clear. Let us see the differences. The first one is, I saw the film Gandhi last March. Children, let us see here what makes the difference. Here the speaker is calling attention to the action of seeing and to the time when it happened. The second one, I have seen the film Gandhi. Here the speaker is not saying when he saw the film. He is calling attention to the fact that he is now a person with personal experience of the film or someone who can tell us about it.